hello. I hope you're doing okay. Because like the message, the energy that I'm receiving is it's very heavy. There's a lot of deep pain resurfacing, coming up for you to process and ultimately release. But it's heavy. It's deep, it's painful. It's like an emotional purging, an emotional cleansing. You might be crying a lot. This might have just hit you out of the blue. Maybe you were in a place where you were like feeling good, and then it's like whoop, you're back in this place that feels very painful. I mean, that's really the only word that I can use. Incredibly painful. Or maybe you're just in a place, a healing process, but just these past couple days it's feeling heavier than normal. That is because you are going through a rebirth, a transformation. The number 13 is coming up an awful lot, and that in this instance is referring to this rebirth and this transformation, this letting go of the old so that you can step into the new, because there is something new coming towards you. But this stuff needs to be released first. And it's almost like you don't have a choice. It's like, this is the path you're on and this is what's happening. So I am seeing, I am feeling, I feel your energy. And if this message doesn't resonate with you, then you know, it's not for you. And please be very mindful of how you comment. Like, read the room. This is not the message for you to interject your philosophical beliefs about how, you know, you create your own reality and things like that, because that does seem and feel to people who are navigating long-term trauma, that does feel like victim blaming. And so that's not what we're doing here, okay? We want to meet you where you're at, and we want to help you work through it with compassion. Actually, if you'd like to leave like a really loving and compassionate comment for somebody who's navigating this deep pain right now, please do that in the comment. That like spread that love, spread that type of energy, okay? But so there are a lot of emotions on the table, and the thing about this is that you need to honor them and acknowledge them and feel your way through them, because that's the only way to get to the other side of it. You can't just push it to the side or pretend it's not happening. That's like a lot of bypassing, and what happens is that energy doesn't go away. It just settles in your body somewhere, and it causes a physical disturbance, some type of illness, some type of pain, some type of physical problem, because that energy is trying to get your attention. It's trying to get your attention so that you can honor it, acknowledge it, and love yourself through it. So please don't beat yourself up. I'm actually seeing somebody beating themselves up, hitting themselves, like hurting themselves. Please don't do that. Please don't hurt yourself any more than you've been hurt by other people. You don't deserve that. The healing process is just, it's so difficult and intricate, and it's so up and down and all around. But you have to understand that you are not going to be in this place always. You are making progress, and feeling your way through this is part of that progress, okay? It's like a necessity. So if you could try to find ways to honor that emotion in a way that's not going to hurt you, please do that. Like maybe writing it out, or, you know, singing it out, or working out, like punching it out, you know, like punching in a pillow, or going to the gym, or, you know, going out into nature, going for a walk or something, or stretching it out, or just talking with somebody that you can trust, that you feel safe with, who can offer you understanding. But please don't beat yourself up. Please don't hurt yourself. It's very important. We need you. Please don't hurt yourself. And so the feelings coming up, I'm seeing like you're feeling trapped, you're feeling hopeless. There's a lot of feelings like you're not good enough coming up. And this is all stuff that is a result of what happened to you. Maybe this trapped feeling is like you feel like you're in a holding place right now, like you really can't move anywhere and you have to stay in this place, and there's somebody in this space that triggers you, triggers your pain. Just try to put as much distance as you can from that person if you're not able to leave. I don't see that it's like a physically harmful situation, but it is something that is emotionally triggering for you. It does kick up a lot of pain for you. And so you don't have to engage with these people if you don't want to. If you have to engage with them, just try to engage with them with as little, give them as little as you can, and just put that distance there. But there is a feeling coming through of wanting to give up, of feeling like this is just not fair, that this is just so much suffering on your part, and you don't deserve that. And you don't, and I agree with you, you don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You didn't deserve what happened to you. You didn't cause what happened to you. And again, I don't want to hear anybody being like, you create your own reality, because when you've lived through long-term trauma, like that's not helpful. Like, that the trauma is caused by the hand of other people, by the choices by other people. Like, you did not do anything to cause this type of stuff, okay? So it's just, so many people have blamed you. Do not step into that same arena and blame yourself for it, okay? Not everything can always be explained, especially when you deal with this. I mean, you can explain it away by people are operating at a very low state of consciousness, and their actions are, malicious. They're like evil actions. You can explain it like that. These are mentally ill people and you are a victim of it. But this isn't like your karma. But it is something that is on the table for you to navigate right now. And navigating it with giving yourself that compassion that you didn't receive, that understanding that you didn't receive, and the love that you did not receive. That's what eases the heaviness of it. I see, okay, so I see a situation that is about to come to an end right now. There's something that's about to come to an end that you've been navigating for a really long time. Now, this dynamic caused you a lot of pain by the fault of somebody else or the negligence of somebody else. And it's been like a really drawn out process that you are now coming to the end of. And there's been a lot of attempts to try to make it seem like you were at fault in this situation, but it is very clear, it's very clear to me that you were not at fault in any way. Like I said, you were like a victim of this. And I do see that it's coming to a close now. It might be a legal issue. It might have something to do with your family. It might have something to do with a healing process. Actually, it might have something to do with physical healing. Maybe you've gone through a lot of physical things, a lot of different things, and now you're coming to the end of this healing state. But there is this, it's like this sudden surge and purge of really difficult emotions. And honestly, just loving yourself through it is the best advice that I can give you. And you might be like, well, like, how do I do that? Just acknowledge how you feel. Be gentle with yourself. You're so much more than you give yourself credit for. And I know the toll that all of this has taken on you has been really heavy. It's been great. It really like flipped your life upside down. But you can be liberated from this suffering, and this is the pathway that you're on. But again, you have to feel your way through it. I know that sounds cliche, but it really is the only way through it. And because you had to live in survival mode for so long, where there was no space for you to feel this stuff, now is the time for you to feel it. And I know you just want it to be over with. Like, trust me, I get it. And you will get to this other place where you are not feeling these emotions. But you just got to give yourself grace through it. Please don't give up. You have what it takes to get through this. Maybe you feel very alone right now. Maybe you don't feel like there's a lot of love around you or a lot of support around you. But you have to be the one to give yourself that love and the support. I know that God loves you, and your angels, your spirit team, your higher self, they love you. But when you are in these like really dark places, it feels like you're cut off from that. It feels like you're cut off from that. Okay? Some of the things that I do when I feel like I'm in those states is like I connect with God right away, and I expand my heart out as far as I can, beyond my own field, beyond the earth, the solar system, beyond the galaxy, beyond the universe, the cosmos, the supercosmos, and I just extend it all the way out through all of manifest creation. And I tap into that really bright light, that like almost blinding bright light of the source, of the absolute. And I become that light. And I feel that light emanating from every particle, every atom, every quark in my body, every aspect of my body. And I just radiate out like the sun. And just allow that, I allow that energy to just, from head to toe, top down, bottom up, inside out. And I just breathe through it. And I just sit in this energy. And that is very helpful for me. That does allow me to release and to come back to my center and come back to my grounding and my knowing and my understanding. I don't know if that is something that will help you. If you'd like to try it out, please do so. But it's okay to feel what you feel. But just don't hurt yourself because of it. I mean, if I'm going to be honest, that's what these lower frequencies want. They want you to hurt yourself. They want you to work against yourself. And you have to remember that. And I know you're so strong. You're so strong. And I know you're tired. I know that giving up maybe like seems like it might be like a viable option, but it's not, because this stuff doesn't go away if you give up. It goes away when you navigate through it. And maybe it doesn't fully go away to the point where you're just like, I don't even remember that, but you do come to a different place. You do evolve, you do elevate, and you will get back to the place where you are feeling better. And if you've never felt that, you will get to that place. I know that you will. I am seeing that you will, because I am seeing that there is something new coming in for you. But this stuff, it doesn't have a place there. And it's heartbreaking. My heart actually hurts. I can feel. See, in order for me to bring these messages through with such accuracy, I don't only see it, but I feel it. I feel it so that I can articulate these things with the understanding and the compassion that you might need in these moments. So this is all coming to me through the Most High, the One, the Absolute Source Consciousness. We are all connected. I love you and God loves you. And I know that you're going to get through this. I know it hurts right now, and sometimes you really can't see past that pain. But just please take care of yourself. Take it moment by moment, day by day, moment by moment, hour by hour. And there is an end. And the end has a beautiful beginning. But it requires you to be present here, right now. Not to leave or give up, okay? Please know how much you are loved. Ask God to show you how much you are loved. Ask your spirit team, your angels. Ask them to show you. And I know that you will receive signs of this. Okay, I'm going to leave the message there. I'm thinking of you. I'm sending out healing energy. If you would like to receive it, just say yes and receive it, and it will come to you. Try to meditate and go into stillness if you can. Or if you need to be active, please try to do that. If you need to just lay in bed and cry, do that. Tend to yourself, tend to your heart. You are so important to this world. Don't forget that we need you. And we love you. And I know it's hard right now, but we're so proud of you. We're so proud of you for not giving up. Okay, I'll talk to you soon.